Hi there, this is Rachel Turner here for our EDTC 640 class, and I'm here today to give an example and non-example of the modality principle. This principle states the importance of having audio recordings that go along with the text, how usually it's much more difficult for students to understand just having the written word, but having the audio to support it really helps support student learning. So we'll start with my first example of the modality principle. I'm actually going to go ahead and narrate this one. On the screen you see this is the app StoryBird with Montgomery County and their rollout of the Chromebooks. This is something in elementary school that I use all the time with my students for their literacy and writing. So what I'm going to do today is create a screencast that I'll actually use at the beginning of the next school year with my students, kind of walking them through the process of how to begin a StoryBird. So I'm going to actually talk to you like you are my fourth graders. So good morning, friends. Today we're going to start by using a new app called StoryBird, and this is an app where you are able to create your own stories, and we'll actually end up publishing them, which is exciting. So I want to share with you how you can go ahead and begin this process. You'll see here that we are on the right tab, and you will notice a variety of pictures, and as I scroll down, you will see that there are countless options. And these pictures are to be used as your inspiration or your muse for your writing. So I'm going to scroll through and find a picture that I think is really neat and that inspires me. And I like this photo right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. And once I've clicked it, you will see other pictures that are kind of categorized with the same photo, and we'll have those options for when we create our story. So now that I've found this photo that I like of the Powwow Drummers, a Native American gathering that they're having, I want to go ahead and use this artwork. So I'm going to click Use This Art, and I have three choices. We can do a long form book, which would be a chapter book, a picture book, or doing a poem. For this class though, friends, we're going to go ahead and stick with picture book. So I'm going to go ahead and click picture book, and it's now going to direct me to a whole new page. And you'll see that the image I chose is already on here, and I have the option of adding text over here. I could say, one day, whoops, there was a tribe of Native Americans. And I can continue on to go through my story. As I type in, if I'm ready to go ahead and add a new page, I'm going to add a new page. And now I can go ahead and look at all these other great photos. I can click one and drag, and it will instantly insert it right into the page. And again, I can go ahead and keep typing. So as you go through, you're able to add each page and add pictures and text to go along as you create your own unique story. The next example I want to share with you is a non-example of the modality principle. It's actually still on the app StoryBird. And I found a teacher actually created a picture book version of directions of how to do exactly the process I just shared with you, how to actually start a StoryBird. So I'll walk you through the book that she made. You have our cover here. And you can see that this is just very kind of bland, just written out directions. You know, go to storybird.com, click create, start a StoryBird. But as you go through, and having the multiple steps like this on every page is definitely more complex for the students rather than walking them through with the audio. So having them have to read this and kind of walk them through is much more difficult, especially at the elementary level. And you can keep going on, and you just see while she's sharing some great information, it's much more difficult without having the audio there to assist, again, especially with the younger students who kind of need to be walked through this process. So thank you. Those are my two examples, one example and one non-example of the modality principle. Thanks.